There's always a person that's leading the coach. That's why at the end of every year they go, yo, who ran this shit?
Who you think led what culture? What culture you fucking
who
talking
ran,
about?
Who ran
what?
Who ran Hov? When Hov was on the top, when Hov was on the top,
think we follow Hov?
He was doing it. When Hov was on the top, he was doing it. At least for his region.
We follow Hov, Trap?
At least for his region.
Trap, so then nobody leads.
Okay. So you don't have leaders upon the regions?
No.
Hey, let me ask you a question, G. Okay. Who do we look at as with higher hip hop cachet? Rock, Nas, or Eminem?
Nas.
Okay, but Eminem is by far the biggest selling artist.
Yeah, but I don't think that takes nothing from Eminem because he doesn't have as much cultural cachet with us as
Eminem
Nas.
back in hip hop is he's white.
No, it's not. How could he be holding him back? He would have sold less. He would have sold less records if he was black.
He's telling himself. He's telling himself.
Check this out.
If Eminem have more reverence in hip hop than Eminem.
If Eminem was black, he'd have sold a tenth of the records. He probably would not even be as respected.
But you talking about records? I'm talking about reverence.
Listen, bro.
Reverence over records. Like I'm talking about.
You know who Eminem is as a black man?
Who? Royce 5'9".
Redman.
Going Royce. It could be Redman. Yeah, it could be Redman too.
Because he makes a good record like Redman makes a great record.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay,
and he probably not gonna be Redman because he'll be from Detroit.
But you still talking about selling music. I'm not talking about selling music. I'm talking about reverence.
I'm talking about
how we revere these artists.
That's what I'm saying. Redman is revered to a way. Like Redman is nigga, I revere Redman. It's Redman. I saw Redman at an event in New York, and I literally went back to being a little kid.
So you talking about Eminem, and then when you look at they discography, Eminem has one of the best discographies of all time. And
I probably wouldn't say that.
In hip hop?
I probably wouldn't say that.
Okay, is that because he's white?
It's not because he's white. I'm just saying, just the music. That's not true.
I'm just saying.
Listen, the records he makes. Don't get me wrong, though. When he's killing. But I just wouldn't say he has one of the greatest. I mean, I don't know. That's not. I would have to really.
He got a good
discography.
Has he made bad records before?
Yeah. He definitely has made some bad
but
records.
Everybody make bad records. It's Eminem though.
And when I say one of the best, I'm not
sure. That's fair. Forgive me, because you didn't say the best. Yes, that's fair.
Okay, thank you. And all I'm saying is we look at, like you said, I would agree with that as far as that Redman comparison, as far as how he's revered. But look at when you look at his record sales, should he be revered as much as Redman in hip hop? He's revered as much as Redman in hip hop because he's a white man. We look at Nas and Jay-Z and
he's revered as one of the top lyricists.
We look at all these other black people and we revere them way more than we look at Eminem.
It's a little trickier, right? Because so while I
want really downplaying what Eminem could do,
but it's also because it's a white man that represents white street urban culture. Like he's a trailer park. That's his thing. Like when M first came out, he was trailer trash.
Yeah.
None of us. There are black people. Dot reveres Eminem. There are some black people who grew up on M, and that's their centerpiece. Joyner Lucas. Eminem got offsprings.
I like Joyner Lucas as the artist. I think he's dope. I think he's a great rapper. But I don't think that Joyner Lucas is. You could tell he might look at Eminem as his centerpiece.
Kendrick looks at him as a centerpiece. I'm telling you, bro. It's a lot of people that look to Eminem.
Lyricist. If you're a lyricist,
I think exactly.
But I still think it's a short sale to sell it as just lyricism. Like there's a cultural appeal about him because he's trailer trash. Like I thought.
But he don't appeal.
When I first saw the video for I Just Don't Give a Fuck, I was in the crack spot. I was in my older homie crack spot. I was working, and we had it on the box. And welcome. Put your hands together, get to clapping them like that. And it's this little scrawny white kid walking into a trailer park, sneaking like alcohol. And his grandmother came and slapped him upside the head, right? And he runs out the room. And right before the song dropped, he walks back in as grown Eminem and starts choking his grandmother. That's how I first was introduced to Eminem, in a trailer park. Slim Shady, brain dead like Jan Brady. I'm an M80. You little like the Kim lady. I'm dirty, dozen, naughty, rotten rhymer. Cursing at your player. It wasn't just about no rap.
But see, I'm not taking away from Eminem's greatness. I like him as an artist, but I think that when we say it's not about color, I think it feeds into America's naivety.
I never one time said it's not about color, but I'm telling you, color is not the centerpiece.
When you said about hip hop, though, everything in America is about color, and the problem is when we say stuff like that, it feeds into America's naivety to say shit. And now it's people on there, everything. There's no color on this. There's no color lines there. It's this, and it's bullshit. So that's my problem with it.